Hey, welcome back to Daily Hope. Did you know that you have gifts that God planted into you? And by that, I don't just mean some kind of hokey pokey, feel good, like your special thing. I mean, as a follower of Jesus, from eternity past, God chose you, you chose him when you believed, and God has woven into your very being not only your personality and your skills and abilities, but spiritual gifts for you to use in the body of believers to help others and to help the world know about Jesus. Now, there are a number of passages in the Bible that talk about spiritual gifts, and the key too, if you want to jot them down or memorize them, are Romans 12 and 1 Corinthians 12. If you want to go a little deeper, you can go to Ephesians 4 and 1 Peter 4. But it's kind of like God set it up that way. At least I like it. It helps me remember. There's the two 12s and the two 4s. But Romans 12, here we are in 1 Corinthians 12. And Paul's going to give an analogy of the parts of the body. You've got your fingers, your eyeballs, you've got your heart, you've got unseen things, you've got eyes that are very seen, and every part of your body matters, and every part of your body has a different function. And when your body is healthy, they're all working together. This is why it is God's will for you to be part of a Bible-believing church, because if you sever part of your body, it might still be a hand, but it's not fulfilling its purpose if it's not connected to the body. Paul writes, and he says, yes, the body has many different parts, not just one. If the foot says, I'm not a part of the body because I'm not a hand, that does not make it any less a part of the body. And again, remember, there were a lot of divisions in the church. So what Paul's saying in his metaphor is, just because maybe you're not as excited about reading the Bible as someone else, or you're not as excited about sharing your faith, we all have different gifts. The person who has the gift to share their faith, they might do that every day of the year. And someone else, they're going to share their faith with their kids and their close friends, but they don't have the spiritual gift of evangelism. They have the spiritual gift maybe of hospitality and welcoming people into their home. And so the foot should value the hand, and the hand should value the foot. Let's keep reading here. Verse 17, if the ear says, I am not part of the body because I am not an eye, would that make it any less a part of the body? If the whole body were an eye, how would you hear? Or if the whole body were an ear, how would you smell anything? But our bodies have many parts, and God has put each part just where he wants it. How strange a body would be if it had only one part. Could you imagine a person made entirely of ears or of eyes? That would just not be good, okay? Yes, there are many parts, verse 20, but only one body. And this is the point. It's a metaphor for unity. So you should seek to learn what your spiritual gifts are. The best way to do that is really just to start serving. Serve from a servant's heart and ask God to reveal his gift that he's placed into you. It might be more than one. That's where I learned that my spiritual gift is teaching. Doesn't mean I'm better at it than anyone else. It just means that's what God created me to do. And I know believers whose gift is hospitality. They can make anyone feel welcome. People whose gift is mercy, and they're so good at just coming alongside the brokenhearted. People whose gift is evangelism, and every day they're telling people about Jesus. God has a gift for you. It could be a gift of serving. It could be a gift of administration to help the church run well. It could be a gift of giving. That's a spiritual gift as well. We're all to give. We're all to share our faith. But some people have an extra dose for evangelism or extra dose for giving. Seek your gift. Seek to use whatever God has given to you, and he'll show you how you're supposed to serve in the body of Christ. See you tomorrow.